2026 around the corner, I think it's important for us to have a fresh start. Any reason to change up a desk setup is a reason, alright? In this video, I'll be bringing you through what is going to be on my desk going into 2026. Most of these items are considered in the budget range, so you can look into it if you're looking to buy a present for someone that you love, or you just want to get something nice for yourself. And some of these items are not so budget, but I will mention the price of everything when I'm talking about the item, and you can make the judgment for yourself. First things first, the thing that powers the whole desk setup, my M1 Pro MacBook Pro. I got it used and I've already made a video about it. You can check it up out here. But a short-term review for 3 months is that it's been great. It has exceeded all the expectations I have. I've edited my full-time job and my client work all on this laptop, and it has performed flawlessly. Granted, it's not that graphically intensive, but for my use case, it has been amazing. Battery has been great too. I've brought it out to edit on the go a few times, and I've only had to charge it after I got home. So it's safe to say that this MacBook has really proved its value to me, and I'm very happy to say that it will be my main machine going into 2026. Where the MacBook would normally live is on the desk, and this desk is the Lindemann and Atleast combo from IKEA. I don't need to have more of an introduction for this desk, right? I downsized from a 180 cm desk. It was very large and very deep. It was 80 cm deep. So everything was either in the way or too out of the way at the same time. It's weird. Once I'm using a laptop setup, it's very compact, it's very tight, and I just need that space. I don't really need the whole area anymore. So I downsized to a 100 by 60 cm Lindemann and Atleast table from IKEA. It's a staple for budget desk setups, and I got it for even cheaper at IKEA because it was from the as-is section. It was used as a display, and there weren't any scratches or drawings on the table itself, so big steal. The whole table set came out to under 100 ringgit, which was great. If you can and don't mind use, I highly recommend the IKEA as-is section. You can really find hidden gems that are either at a slight discount or heavily discounted when they are really used. So trust your judgment. On the table itself, I have a 100 cm mousepad, and it's not even a mousepad, it's a desk pad. It was a mousepad when I had the 180 cm desk because it didn't cover the whole table. Now it does, end to end. I got this online and it's nice to the touch. It works as a backdrop for my top-down shots, like what I'm going to show you now. My mouse. This is the Attack X11, and the biggest reason why I got this mouse is because of the charging dock. When I first got into desk setups in 2020, because pandemic, we all had our little hobbies and interests during that time. Razer had the Viper Ultimate and the Basilisk Ultimate mice, which had charging docks, and I really wanted that, but it was like 700 ringgit around, which was crazy expensive. So I waited, and now I get to fill that hole with this mouse. It is less than 100 ringgit. It comes with a charging dock, RGB for my nerd needs, and Bluetooth. So I don't have to connect a dongle to my laptop. I have to add an extra dongle because it's a MacBook. It's a lot process. Bluetooth is the way to go. And I'll be really honest, Attack has gotten into the budget PC peripheral sphere really well. Their mouse are quite popular for budget consumers nowadays, and they have some higher tier items like their magnetic switch keyboards, which is really cool to me that there are more options for budget conscious consumers nowadays. But magnetic switches are focused for gamers, and I am not a gamer. Gaming on a Mac, please. So the keyboard I use is the touted Budget King Aula F75. This was a Christmas present by my fiance Ali last year. I had a mechanical keyboard face in 2020-2021 when I got into desk setups, and I used to take out, gut the keyboard, loop the switches, put foam in there, do all the mods that I can to the keyboard. I've never opened this keyboard. I don't know what the inside of it looks like, it's weird. But me never having opened it up, it still sounds amazing. The plastic build might turn some away from it, but for under 250 ringgit, you get very good pre-loop switches, a good build, even though it may bow a bit when you press too hard, a knob, which is nice, RGB for the nerds, and tri-mode connection, which means I can Bluetooth connect to my MacBook. You see the theme here, Bluetooth. I've been using it for a whole year with my PC, with my Mac. I've been using it and it works extremely well. And of course, I can't show a keyboard without giving a sound test. Nice, right? That's right. It sounds even better with headphones. And the headphones I'm using are the Sony CH720Ns. What a segue. Let's go. This is actually a very new item that I've got for Christmas this year in 2025. It's another gift from my fiance Ali. The CH720N is a budget option to the Sony audio line. And of course, I'm sure you know about the XM4s, XM5s, now XM6s, which are really good, but really expensive. This one is under 400 ringgit, it's about 360 ringgit when Ali got it for me. I know that it came out a few years ago, but for me, as someone that never had noise cancelling headphones, this worked perfect. I am not audiophile by any means, so don't take my opinion in this super strictly, but the price and quality match up really well, and for ease of use, performance and comfort, they fit my needs perfectly. But some days are not headphone days, some days are speaker days. And the speakers that I have are the Edifiers R1580 MB speakers. They need to come up with better names for these kind of audio equipment. These were my brother's and he stopped using them, so I gave them a nice home. I've had them for years and I really like them. The bass is deep and I like that it has a flat surface on top so I can put stuff on there, which is great. So there's a top, I can put stuff on there. It's great. Other than that, I really don't know what else to say because like I said, I'm no audiophile. They sound great, they look good, that's all I need. Now you may have noticed in some shots that I have a monitor stand on my desk with no monitor. No monitor mount even. It's a dual monitor stand, and I realized that once I started using my laptop, it's more of a chore to set up multi-screens when I'm using my laptop, especially when I bring it out. I have to take out everything, put it in my bag, come back, I have to set it all up. It's annoying. So now if I need to use multi-screens, I just use an old iPad Pro for sidecar. It has to be plugged in the whole time because it doesn't work properly anymore. But for the monitor stand, I took out the VESA mounts and I stuck a 1/4 screw there. So now I have very nice top-down shots. And compared to before, I had to set up a whole rig to get top-down shots. Now I just need to swivel this out, set my phone up, and I'm ready to go. The other side I use it as a hanger. Other than that, these are some of the things that I want to mention that's on my desk, but not necessary for the desk to function. These are things that are nice to have, and they're mostly on the right side over here. First, a Radiant Charizard from Baystar Universe, because all of us needs to have a Pokemon card on their desk. Go get a Pokemon card. Buy a single Pokemon card. Go. Thank you. A stackable shelf from IKEA. I store some mostly used camera equipment that I have on here. I also have some stationery, something that I can just grab right there. A monitor riser that I use as a shelf now because I don't have a monitor anymore. A date display because it's pretty. A magnetic to-do list because I like to keep ahead of my tasks, and right now I can just like look straight at it when I'm sitting on my desk. I also have my AirPods 3 here on the desk because some days are not headphone days, some days are not speaker days, they are earphone days. And that's it. Comment down below what are your goals for your desk, like what do you want to upgrade, maybe something that you've been looking to buy for a while, or something you hope to get for Christmas. I'm thinking of starting like a collection of budget desk setups. I'm trying to focus on Malaysia because the pricing is easier. But budget desk setup in Malaysia, and maybe I can make a video spotlighting the better ones and give people some inspiration and some ideas for their own desk setup. So subscribe if you like to see that, or just like my content. For any reason, I appreciate you. My name is Xuan. Thanks for watching. Next video's on the way. This is an M1 Pro. This M1 Pro MacBook Pro. That is a mouthful to say. It was honestly too big for me. That's a problem, right? 100 cm by 60 cm. I downsized to 100 cm length, 60 cm width. 100 by 60 cm tabletop from IKEA. It's a Linman tabletop. I got it cheaper because it was from the as is section. That took way too long to get out. Razer had the Viper Ultimate and the Razer had the Viper Ultimate and the Basilisk. And of course, I can't show a keyboard without giving a sound test. That's my imitation of a sound test. Let me drink my coffee. Cheers. A magnetic to-do list to keep me... A magnetic to... A mag...